Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button because today we're diving into something absolutely wild. And I'm not talking about the game you're hunting. We're exploring 50 of the most ridiculous, bizarre, and downright head-scratching hunting and fishing laws from across America. Some of these will make you laugh, some of these will make you wonder what lawmakers were thinking, and a few might actually make sense once you hear the backstory. From states where you can't fish in your pajamas to places where you're legally required to check your shotgun at church. And these laws prove that truth really is stranger than fiction. So grab your tackle box, load up your gear, and let's get into the weirdest wildlife regulations America has to offer. Number 1. Kansas. No fishing with your bare hands. Starting strong, Kansas has a law that prohibits catching fish with your bare hands. Now, before you think this is completely insane, this law actually targets noodling, the practice of catching catfish by sticking your hands into underwater holes. While it's legal in some states, Kansas decided it was too dangerous. And honestly, when you consider that snapping turtles, snakes, and beavers also hide in those holes, maybe Kansas is onto something. Number 2. Tennessee. No hunting from aircraft. In Tennessee, you cannot hunt any wildlife from aircraft. Now, this seems reasonable until you realize that someone, at some point, thought hunting from a plane was a good enough idea that they had to make it illegal. The mental image of someone leaning out of a Cessna with a rifle is both hilarious and terrifying. Number 3. Ohio. Fish must be caught between sunrise and sunset. Ohio has laws restricting certain fish to daylight hours only. This means your midnight fishing trip could technically land you in legal trouble. Night fishing enthusiasts have argued this one for years, but the law remains, presumably to prevent people from sneaking around in the dark doing who knows what with their fishing poles. Number 4. Alaska. No waking sleeping bears for photos. Alaska specifically prohibits waking a sleeping bear to photograph it. The fact that this law exists means someone actually tried this. Imagine being so committed to getting that perfect Instagram shot that you're willing to poke a grizzly bear. Spoiler alert, the bear was not interested in being your influencer content. Number 5. Indiana. No fishing with firearms. In Indiana, you cannot use a firearm, explosive, or electricity to catch fish. The gun part makes sense until you realize dynamite fishing was apparently common enough that they had to explicitly ban it. Nothing says sportsmanship quite like blowing up an entire pond to catch your dinner. Number 6. North Carolina. Elephants cannot be used for plowing cotton fields. While not strictly hunting related, this North Carolina law had implications for using exotic animals, including for hunting purposes. The image of someone trying to use an elephant as a hunting companion in the Carolina woods is absolutely entertaining. Number 7. Wyoming. No photographing rabbits without a license. Wyoming requires a permit to photograph wildlife commercially, which technically includes rabbits. So if you're planning to start a bunny photography business in Wyoming, you better get your paperwork in order first. Number 8. Oklahoma. Whaling is illegal. Oklahoma, a landlocked state hundreds of miles away from any ocean, has a law prohibiting whaling. The law is either the result of extremely optimistic planning for future geographic changes, or someone's idea of a joke that made it into the books. Number 9. Florida. No molesting key deer. Florida law specifically prohibits molesting key deer. While this sounds bizarre, molest in legal terms means to harass or annoy. Still, the phrasing has given many people a good laugh while the law serves to protect an endangered species. Number 10. Minnesota. No standing on highway to fish. In Minnesota, you cannot stand on a highway to fish in adjacent waters. This law exists because apparently some anglers thought the shoulder of Interstate 35 was a great spot to cast a line. Spoiler, it wasn't. Number 11. Pennsylvania. No dynamite for fishing. Pennsylvania explicitly banned using dynamite to fish. Like Indiana, this suggests that at some point, enough people were using explosives to catch fish that lawmakers had to step in. Nothing says lazy fishing quite like blowing everything up. Number 12. California. No hunting from your car. California prohibits hunting from a vehicle, which includes shooting from your car window. This law exists for safety reasons, but it also paints a picture of early 20th century hunters cruising around in Model Ts, taking pot shots at deer. Number 13. Vermont, no painting horses to look like other animals. This Vermont law was meant to prevent hunters from mistaking horses for deer or other game. The fact that someone painted their horse to look like wildlife is both creative and deeply concerning. Number 14. West Virginia. Roadkill can legally be claimed. West Virginia allows you to legally claim roadkill for consumption. While this might seem strange, it's actually quite practical and reduces waste. Just make sure you report it properly, or your venison dinner could come with a side of legal troubles. Number 15. Montana. No sheep in cab of truck without chaperone. Montana law states that you cannot have a sheep in the cab of your truck without a chaperone. While the hunting connection is loose, the mental image of a sheep riding shotgun with a designated chaperone is worth including. Number 16. Texas. Must release tagged fish during tournaments. Texas requires certain tagged fish to be released during fishing tournaments. Makes perfect sense for conservation, but the specificity of the law shows just how competitive Texas fishing tournaments can get. Number 17. Michigan. No hunting on Sundays, historically. Michigan historically banned Sunday hunting, a law rooted in religious observance. Many states had similar laws, though most have since repealed them. The idea that even hunters needed a day of rest, whether they wanted one or not. Number 18. Idaho. No fishing from a camel's back. Idaho law prohibits fishing from a camel's back. This oddly specific law raises so many questions. Who owned a camel in Idaho? And why did they think fishing from it was a good idea? We may never know. Law 19. Louisiana. Crab fishing with bare hands prohibited in certain areas. Louisiana restricts catching crabs with your bare hands in certain areas. Given that blue crabs have claws that can do serious damage, this law is both ridiculous and entirely reasonable at the same time. Number 20. Nevada. Camels have right-of-way. While not a hunting law, Nevada's old law giving camels right-of-way on highways ties to when camels were used in the region. Imagine explaining to your insurance company that you hit a camel while heading to your deer stand. Law number 21. Arkansas. No blindfolded hunting. Arkansas specifically prohibits hunting while blindfolded. The fact that this law exists means someone, somewhere tried it. Whether it was a dare, a bet, or someone's idea of extreme hunting, lawmakers decided to step in before it became a trend. Number 22. South Dakota. No sleeping in cheese factory. While tangentially related to hunting culture, hunters often crash at weird places. South Dakota's ban on sleeping in cheese factory is too strange not to mention. Someone clearly had a very specific bad experience. Number 23. New York. No hunting from cherry pickers. New York prohibits hunting from cherry pickers or similar elevated equipment. This suggests that hunters were getting creative with achieving elevated shooting positions, and lawmakers decided to draw the line at industrial equipment. Number 24. Washington. No hunting Bigfoot. Washington State has considered laws protecting Bigfoot, making it illegal to hunt the legendary creature. In Skamania County, there's actually an ordinance making it illegal to kill Sasquatch. Conservation efforts for cryptids? Now that's forward thinking. Number 25. Maryland. Oyster pirates face serious penalties. Maryland takes oyster poaching incredibly seriously, with some of the strictest penalties in the nation. While this protects the Chesapeake Bay's oyster population, the term oyster pirate sounds like something from a children's book. Number 26. Arizona. No hunting camels. Arizona specifically prohibits hunting camels. Like Oklahoma's whaling law, this seems absurd until you learn that camels were actually imported to Arizona in the 1800s for military use, and some went feral. The law made sense then, it's just funny now. Number 27. Connecticut. Pickle law affects hunting provisions. Connecticut's famous pickle law states that a pickle must bounce to be considered a pickle. While this seemed unrelated to hunting, it affected how hunters could preserve and transport food during hunting trips. Bureaucracy at its finest. Number 28. Georgia. No hunting on Sundays, except raccoons. Georgia historically allowed hunting raccoons on Sunday, but nothing else. Apparently, raccoons didn't need the Lord's Day of rest, but deer did. The theological implications are fascinating. Number 29. Illinois. Specific frog catching hours. Illinois has specific regulations about when you can catch frogs, including designated seasons and times. The level of detail in frog-catching legislation suggests Illinois takes its amphibian management very seriously. Number 30. Kentucky. No dyeing ducks blue. Kentucky law prohibits dyeing ducks blue and offering them for sale. This law was meant to prevent merchants from selling ducks as exotic birds, but the mental image of blue ducks is wonderfully absurd. Number 31. New Mexico. Idiots cannot hunt. New Mexico law historically stated that idiots could not hunt. While this outdated and offensive term was likely been updated, the original law was meant to ensure hunters had the mental capacity to safely handle firearms. The wording, however, was spectacularly poor. Number 32. Mississippi. No hunting while in a moving vehicle. Mississippi prohibits hunting for moving vehicles, with specific exceptions for paraplegic hunters. This law balances safety with accessibility, though it does suggest some people thought hunting from a moving vehicle was sporting. Number 33. North Dakota. Beer and pretzels cannot be served together. While not directly hunting related, North Dakota's old law banning simultaneous beer and pretzel service at bars affected post-hunting celebrations. The reasoning behind this law remains one of history's great mysteries. Number 34. Rhode Island. Testing horse speed on highway prohibited. Rhode Island's law against testing horse speed on highways might seem irrelevant, but early hunters used horses for transportation to hunting grounds. Racing them on highways apparently became enough of a problem to legislate. Number 35. South Carolina. Pinball machines and hunting licenses. South Carolina once had laws connecting pinball machines to hunting licenses in the most convoluted way possible. The bureaucratic tangle was so complex that explaining it would require its own video. Number 36. Oregon. No canned hunting. Oregon prohibits canned hunts, where animals are kept in enclosures for hunters to shoot. While this is a serious conservation law, the term canned hunting sounds like something involving literal cans, which would be much stranger. Number 37. Delaware. Alcohol sales on Sunday affected hunters. Delaware's historical blue laws restricting Sunday alcohol sales meant hunters finishing weekend trips couldn't celebrate appropriately. The intersection of hunting culture and liquor laws created interesting social dynamics. Number 38. Iowa. One-armed piano players get free licenses. Iowa supposedly had a law giving one-armed piano players free fishing licenses. If true, this is the most oddly specific benefit program ever created. The logic is completely absent, which makes it perfect for this list. Number 39. Colorado. Throwing missiles at cars is illegal. Colorado prohibits throwing missiles at vehicles, which included rocks thrown by hunters at game near roads. The use of word missiles makes it sound much more serious than rock throwing. Number 40. Hawaii. Coins and ears prohibited. Hawaii's law against placing coins in ears seems completely random, until you consider that hunters and fishers used various odd methods to communicate or signal across distances. Whether ear coins were involved is debatable. Number 41. Wisconsin. Butter substitutes restricted. Wisconsin's strict margarine laws affected hunting camps where butter was a staple. The dairy state's protection of butter interest reached into the wilderness, because apparently your deer steak deserves real butter. Number 42. Nebraska. Parents cannot give perms to children. Nebraska's law restricting parents from giving children permanents seems unrelated to hunting. But hunting culture's emphasis on traditional values meant even hairstyle regulations got attention. Truly bizarre. Number 43. Virginia. Tickling is illegal. Virginia's prohibition on tickling might affect how you celebrate catching that trophy bass with your fishing buddies. Keep the celebration tickle-free, or you might end up with more than just a fishing story. Number 44. New Jersey. Bulletproof vests during crimes. New Jersey prohibits wearing bulletproof vests while committing crimes, which includes illegal hunting or poaching. This law suggests that poachers were coming prepared for confrontation with game wardens. Number 45. Alabama. Bear wrestling prohibited. Alabama specifically outlaws bear wrestling, which was apparently enough of a problem to require legislation. While entertaining, the practice was cruel to animals and dangerous to humans, a rare case of a ridiculous law being entirely justified. Number 46. Massachusetts. Gorilla in backseat of car. Massachusetts law supposedly prohibits having a gorilla in your car's backseat. While the hunting connection is minimal, the image of someone bringing their gorilla hunting buddy along is too good to exclude. Number 47. Utah. No whale hunting. Utah, another landlocked state, prohibits whale hunting. Like Oklahoma, Utah decided to get ahead of the whale hunting problem they definitely don't have. Perhaps they know something about climate change we don't. Number 48. New Hampshire. Seaweed collection regulated. New Hampshire heavily regulates seaweed collection, which affects coastal hunters who use seaweed for various purposes. The bureaucracy of seaweed management is surprisingly complex. Number 49. Maine. Christmas decorations must come down. Maine's law requiring Christmas decorations to be removed by January 14th affected hunting lodges and camps that decorated for the season. Nothing says serious hunting quite like dealing with tinsel regulations. Number 50. Missouri. Frightening a baby prohibited. Missouri law prohibits frightening babies, which could technically include returning from a hunting trip covered in camouflage and surprising an infant. The law is well-intentioned, but opens up hilarious scenarios. And there you have it, 50 of the most ridiculous hunting and fishing laws in America. From Idaho's camel fishing prohibition to Oklahoma's anti-whale stance, these laws prove that American legislation is nothing if not creative. While many of these laws seem absurd now, most were created in response to real situations and genuine safety or conservation concerns. Some protected wildlife, others protected people from their own terrible ideas, and a few exist simply because bureaucracy is weird. The next time you're out hunting or fishing, take a moment to appreciate that you're probably not breaking any truly bizarre laws, unless you're planning to fish from a camel while you're wearing your pajamas and throwing dynamite, in which case you might want to reconsider your approach. What's the weirdest hunting or fishing law in your state? Drop a comment below and let me know. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more outdoor content, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and remember, always check your local regulations before heading out, because apparently you never know what random activity might be illegal.